I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping
Whooping them
feet,
feet.
making them dance, bro. If I'm pushed, I'm be like, bro, you can't be using my
And
name like
so
that, dog.
today on this fine Tuesday morning, 8:24 a.m., Kendrick drops Euphoria. I don't know. Y'all think that was planned? 8:24. I've been seeing a lot of stuff to saying it's planned
Dog, that should
I've
be.
been.
I don't even
because
be
of Kobe.
catching on that shit, bro. Like, I don't even be. I don't even like. I'm like. I know I'm hella late to the party, but nigga, I need the Kendrick Lamar song or music checklist, like for all the hints and clues, the shit played in reverse, the 824s, like.
Yeah. Yeah. What did y'all feel about the song overall before we go into some bars and shit?
Uh, well, shit. I just want to say real quick. I love how Kendrick Lamar fans find those connections and everything that he do. Like, it just, I don't know. That shit fucking crazy to me. But what I thought about the whole song, um, that nigga Drake better lay down and stay down, dog. Like, it's like it's up, it's up. Like Kendrick War ready. So I, yeah, like I don't know. I know we just tell Eddie how you feel, Eddie, because
I
I
mean,
know this is your dog.
I like it. I mean, you could just totally tell like the different like how childish push-ups was, even though it was funny, but like how deep Kendrick gets like when he disses. You feel me? Like there's layers among layers in his song, whereas like Drake, it's very surface level, very direct. There's no like pondering and things of that nature. So when it comes to Kendrick, it's like you have to let it marinate for like a week, because then you'll start noticing like the whole him with settling sexual assault case, 500K, the whole Diddy thing. I mean, a lot of people know that Diddy did smack Drake, so but he just decided to throw that in there.
Yeah.
um I mean, on if you want to talk in terms of like, is it a song that can be sort of mainstream? I mean, it's like a headphone music song, but as well as like
Yeah.
you bump in the car and you ride to that shit. I mean,
Yeah.
and what's crazy is this shit was pretty heavy, but I feel like he's still saving shit for more later.
He
Yeah,
says it too. He said it
yeah.
in there. So that he had a lot more shit. And this was light. He said, what did he say? Random acts of kindness or whatever, because he's holding
No,
back.
well, no. So that part is obviously he said it right after that pacify line, right?
Yeah.
He's referencing to that pacifier of Drake being a pedo. So that's why he said like I'm waiting. Like it's an act of kindness. Like don't make me get into how you're like a sexual predator type of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. The whole
Yeah.
the song is named Euphoria, and such by the way, such a horrible show. He has like a history of this with like dating young girls and stuff like that. So that pacify line was just saying like, bro, we all know I know you're a pedo, but I'm gonna hold back for right now.
Damn, damn.
Yeesh.
I didn't even see all that. I
Yeah.
didn't even know all that.
Yeah.
That's
It's a lot.
It's
So
like he didn't
what
want to go
else?
too deep into that
Yeah.
whole
That's what.
aspect of
Yeah.
it.
He said
hey,
he told him to keep it friendly.
hey. As a person from the biracial
Just say
community.
it how it is. You a beige ass motherfucker.
Well said, Eddie. Well said. Um, as a upstanding citizen of that community, Drake's blackness is up for is at risk right now. His whole blackness is at risk right
Is
now,
it
nigga.
really?
Bro, you know? Do you understand how many people are gonna be chanting at Kendrick shows or even at Drake shows? We don't want to hear you say nigga no more. His nigga pass is at stake right now, bruh.
And you know what's crazy? I completely forgot about that video where he says the N word in that video, but he
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the
says it with the
hard
hard
ER.
R.
Yeah.
Like
bro,
I completely forgot about that.
He was
dog.
talking about Pusha T in that video.
And what was he saying though about Pusha?
Basically, he
giving him his
thought he
respect or
was
what?
that nigger. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
It
it just goes to show you how like it's like he's trying to be cool, but even when he's trying to be cool, it just comes off kind of cringe.
Don't really know how because he Canadian.
Hey, bro. And it's just you know it's just funny. Like it kind of. Do you remember that video? Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel posted about Canadians talking trash. Like it was
Oh,
like Raptors fans. They
wait,
just
no,
it
I
just
don't
it
remember
Yeah.
that actually. Yeah.
he like it was like the Warriors versus the Raptors, and then he was like, "Yeah, go ahead, like talk some trash about the Warriors." They're like, "Oh no, we just hope we play a good game." Like it just doubles down to like Canadians ain't good at this. Like
Hey, real quick, I'm a Sean.
it's just
I know you the man, but I'm on very limited time.
Go
I'm
ahead.
going to what's it called? Like let's just talk about. I heard obviously the first verse supposedly was directed at J. Cole. Supposedly, I mean, I'm gonna kind of take the lead over here. Uh, so the whole first verse was supposedly towards J. Cole. I don't know if that's true or not.
damn.
Yeah, I heard that too, and I see some bars where people were saying that, but I'm not sure because first instinct is to think it's Drake because of the whole actor line, but I could see it being at Cole too. Cole caught a couple other shots, strays as well, throughout the song, but I could see that. I could see that. It's funny how like everybody's still kind of like trying to figure this shit out, like Jason was saying. Um, but yeah, I thought. I mean, as a song overall, I thought it was a good diss. It was a good diss. I feel like he held back a lot. I felt like the beat was good, um, but I don't know. You
Um,
got anybody
hey,
else think it?
did you see? You know that first part when you say it in reverse, it says everything they say about me is true.
Yeah, that's from Richard Pryor,
Yeah.
a movie, a line. Yeah, that I don't know. I like how everything is still being broken down. Like it's not
Hey,
just surface level shit, which is what a lot of people, you know,
So, brother.
that's the difference between the two. Like
what's
Eddie was pointing to is like Drake is like meme raps. It's funny shit. He wants to, be an easy listen. And then Kendrick is gonna hit you over the head with some shit, and then it's gonna be doubles and triples, and the title is gonna mean something. And with the Euphoria thing, it's like just the title itself is like a double or triple entendre.
Well, I know for a fact in the first verse where he's talking about I ain't thinking about no Reaper.
That's Cole.
That's from like from Cole from with that Benny the Butcher song, right?
Yep, yep.
Uh,
I do think that's directed at Cole. Yeah, Cole
yeah, it's
definitely caught some
gems.
shots.
It's hella gems in there, but surface level that shit smack, nigga. Like
Yeah,
even just on the surface level bars, nigga, you push a T for you push me
that shit,
and
yeah,
fucking
that
all that. Hey,
my
like
my
yeah,
my favorite has to be that line, and then I love when he goes. I love the fact that where he talks about like how he doesn't live on the internet. He's got a son to raise, but you don't know nothing about that. And then he just keeps
yeah,
going on
got
him
at
and
that
his
nigga,
son.
got
yeah.
at that nigga
Teaching him
on
values. You don't know
yeah,
nothing about that.
all aspects of life, bro. He got at him at all aspects of life, bro. Is that shit? I got what I wanted. I wanted Kendrick to swing back, and I wanted him to swing hard, and I got what I wanted. So they can. I don't know. I don't think if Drake got another bullet in the clip,
He do.
I don't know. If he do, I don't know if he should pull it.
Yeah,
Hey,
he has
hey,
it, and
is
he should pull it.
is it if that's true that he really did write a cease and desist on the like that record? That's embarrassing.
So yeah,
I don't know how true
that
that
is
is.
funny. I think that might just be like some legal stuff where like legal teams automatically, label politics or legal politics or whatever. I don't think Drake sat there and like actually. I don't know. I could be wrong. He could have been like, "Do a cease and desist on this right now."
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be silly. That's just silly right there. But yeah, as far as the song goes, so did y'all when y'all heard it and he started off with the slow with the soul sample and shit? Did you get the same thing? Like once I heard like the second or third bar, I kind of got like the heart part four where it started off, and
Um,
then I was like, "There's a beat switch coming, and he's about to go fucking crazy."
I mean,
Oh,
I thought the whole yeah, I didn't really care about the
Yeah,
first part. Like, I mean, meaning like I didn't think it was slow. I just think it's like a it's just like an introduction.
yeah, yeah.
he just
I I,
walking.
I knew it, yeah, he was kind of walking him down. Yeah, I knew it was a beat switch about to come. It reminds me of the heart part four a lot, with the stole sample and then the beat switch. And then it kind of gradually gets more and more aggressive because then after he says like the what's up top line, and I ain't even bleed him yet, can I bleed him? That's when he got into like
Yeah.
the father shit. And then so it was like low key stages to the song too, with
Hmm.
because in the beginning he's kind of taking light jabs and kind of throwing shots at him and Cole at the same time with the YNW Melly line and stuff like that. And then he like really, really broke him down at the end.
You think we gonna get a sexy red dick out of this?
Sexy Red better stay her ass in the
Hey,
house.
Sexy red
hey,
caught a
Sexy
stray.
Red, cool, but stay out of this.
Hey,
We
she
don't
caught
need
a
nobody
stray.
else.
hey, hey, what's it called?
So they're
I'm
Yeah.
gonna call the crazy straight too.
Oh gosh.
I'm
This
reading the
shit look
lyrics.
like a
I'm
saint.
reading the I'm reading the lyrics, and it's like it's just because I'm just reading them all throughout, and that's just so funny how he just randomly just dropped a Chinese restaurant in Toronto. Like I looked up New
Yeah,
Ho King, and it comes up. It's got like great
yeah.
reviews.
He was doing
Um,
the whole Toronto slang, making fun of him because
yeah,
Yeah.
Crody is a flip on Brody,
yeah,
and they say that
yeah.
shit
Yeah.
in Toronto. Yeah,
Yep,
it's
yep.
hilarious. That
Yeah.
part was hilarious to
He
me. I
had the
started
whole
dying
accent,
laughing.
like, and
Yeah,
I was like, damn, that sucks because Toronto. I know Toronto niggas is gonna fuck with that. Like how
I
he
know
tripped out.
they
that's why I
probably
think
gonna be
like
mad.
that's why I think it's like two different levels because like the way he like analyzes it and like dissects it, it's it's just completely different, bro.
Yeah.
Like if Drake would have came out in a song and started saying "hey cuz," that shit would have been funny.
Hmm.
You know?
Uh,
Yeah.
it's yeah. I think the Sean. I do think he has something in preparation, but I think that the AI. I think AI Pac really sped up the process. I
Yeah.
really
That shit
do.
was. You
Yeah.
really? Oh, so you think that that's what got him outside?
I think
No, I don't think
faster,
so.
fast. I think so faster than normal. He puts like just. I know it pissed him off. I know it pissed him off. Like nah, we can get. And I
Actually,
think
you might be
The
right about
Canadian
that.
having Pac rolling over in his grave was
You might be
hilarious.
right about that because I actually believe you on that because he does mention Pac's ring.
yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah, so and I feel like if I was Kendrick though, I wouldn't have said anything about that because then it
yeah.
kind of comes off.
Can you elaborate more on that bar? That was the one I wanted to.
The
I
ring
was a
I
is
little
mean,
the
he just mentions it. I mean, Drake bought it from South Bay auctions or whatever back like a year ago, and I think he mentions that ring. Remember when he bought like all of Pharrell's jewelry,
yeah,
okay.
and had
like
it
all the
on in
jewelry that
the
he bought? Yeah, so like
yeah.
he was like, I don't know, man. So
That's
you
where the
might be right
Pharrell
on
bar
that.
comes from. That's where the
Yeah,
Pharrell bar comes from too. Is
yeah.
him having a jury, and then what was the song with Travis Scott where he was talking about melting down your boss's jewelry. He was talking to Pusha T about
Okay.
Pharrell's jewelry. So that's where he got that from. So that's why Kendrick.
Uh,
That's why Kendrick was saying he didn't feel like Drake should have threw shots at Pharrell.
because he said he paid double the wage instead of seeing.
That Canadian, the Canadian
Okay.
make
Yeah,
Pac
the
turn over
dollar.
in his grave. That's
Yeah.
connected to the ring that he
Okay.
bought from him. Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
yeah,
Damn, bruh.
yeah. You gotta stay
Surface.
up on
Oh no,
it.
because the surface left you like, and then like when I love when these facts when these facts start coming and y'all dig them up so quick. It's crazy. The way y'all hear the song is probably way crazier. Y'all probably feel it way more because y'all catch everything so quick. Nah, that's stupid, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of that in there too. It's a lot of that in there. from beginning to end. But yeah, no, it's I feel like Drake will respond this week. I don't feel like he'll take too long. I think he's probably already recorded something. Um, and I think Kendrick has stuff recorded too. I feel like for them to take only a couple weeks is just them putting the track together.
So you think there's one more round?
Oh, at least, yeah. I think this shit is gonna run all summer. I think it's gonna be.
I don't think so. I
I
don't think
know
so.
we talked about that in the last episode, but I definitely think there's way more disses and subs and all of that shit forever. I don't
I
think
don't think
they.
Drake has enough in the tank for that. I think like he's already ran through 50% of what he wants to talk about. One more diss song and he's completely done with like talking everything he needs to say.
Yeah, that
I
that, that
think
might be true. That
I don't
might be
know.
true.
Either because Drake tried to Meek Mill him. You know what I'm saying? And like what he did to Meek Mill with the two songs, like just keep poking at that nigga. But Kendrick is a little different this time. You can't do that. So
Yeah,
now I think I don't know. I wonder. I know. I think Drake got it in him to respond, but is it enough? Is it gonna
he'll
be
for
enough?
sure respond. It's gonna be. I think his response will probably be the best um, track from him for sure.
Oh,
I think the Drake. I think the next one is gonna be way better than Push Ups and whatever that AI song was.
I was dying when he the whole Pusha T line.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
oh,
said
right.
he but
Don't
no,
you
but
worry
like
about Pushy
the nah,
T.
that's not even the funny part. Is when Drake used fucking Pusha T's legal name because it just
Yeah.
sounds so funny. Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping
Whooping them
feet,
feet.
making them dance, bro. If I'm pushed, I'm be like, bro, you can't be using my
And
name like
so
that, dog.
it,
Terrence Thornton, bro. It's worse than Curtis Jackson.
it is though. And but it's it's so funny because Kendrick raps so aggressively, but shit like that is so funny. Like,
Oh man,
he did use his full government name in that shit.
it's just a funny legal name, you know.
Yeah, all I heard was Stacy on the wood when he was robbing the
Yep.
store. He was like, nigga, don't say my name.
I love I love the bringing DMX back into the fold. I love all that. Like
Mhm.
just yeah. I mean, I
That
love the
DMX
fact.
interview is so funny.
Yeah, man. Like it's like I hate how he walks. I hate how he talks. I hate everything
Yeah,
about him.
all of that, and people don't get that either. That went over a bunch of people's heads where he was saying, he was just like, "Oh, I'm the biggest hater," but then he referenced DMX. At
Yeah,
that was at was what studio was that at? The
It was
DMX
at
interview.
that was at
That was in New York.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Breakfast Club. There you go. I
Yeah,
don't know why I forgot that name, but yeah, he said that shit at the Breakfast Club.
bruh.
I hate how he
no,
dress. Hate how he walk.
hey, like I said, man, I got what I wanted. I just wanted Kendrick to fire back. Like you started a fire and just walked away, and he came back and just threw gasoline on it. So I'm happy, man.
Man,
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
No, it was. I love the fact that he brought in like Chubbs.
yeah. I want to
Um,
Yeah,
see. I want to see if Chedra put drop something like nigga like
I
yeah,
love that he
everybody.
brought in. I love that he brought in all the like OVO, his OVO like
yeah.
core like or his group, whatever you want to
He
call it.
actually named one of his ghostwriters too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He actually named a ghostwriter.
Crazy.
I thought that was interesting because it's like, so I see a lot of people saying that like this is nothing that nobody's ever said to Drake before, but it's done in such a creative way, and there is stuff that nobody's really hinted at before when you read between the lines, like how Eddie was saying with the Euphoria stuff, and then the pacifier and all of that stuff. Nobody
That
said
shit.
that to
That shit is just so disrespectful, man. Like
yeah,
fuck. It's so
yeah,
disrespectful.
I didn't even
Like
catch that.
what's worse than being called a pedo? You know,
nothing.
like nothing. That's what you're known for. We know you
Being
was
one
trying.
is worse.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I guess
Being
so.
one is worse than being
We already
called
know the story. We,
Nothing.
one. Straight up.
yeah,
That's the worst shit.
Fuck.
we we know like we know like the stuff that's been going on with like Millie Brown and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's yeah.
yeah, yeah.
At the end of the, I don't know, man. Stuff like that is I don't know. I feel like if we do get to that next level, which I think we will, I think we'll get at least one more out of the two. I think it might some shit might happen. Like that's what I mean. Like I think it's gonna continue because like everybody's saying now, like, oh, Kendrick went crazy, Drake has to respond. But they both are saying, like, I know more. Let's not let it get to that level. The first person who takes it to that level, they're gonna have to keep responding. Like this is not
Yeah,
a
yeah,
like that's what I think it's gonna snowball into something. Like I don't think it'll get past rap, of course, but I think it will snowball into like some real serious hip hop beef as far as content, like exposing and saying stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We will see because we definitely getting one more out of them. We're getting at least one more. But
All
yeah,
right,
I think it'll snowball.
we'll see. We'll see. I'll be. Hey, you could you've already seen bro. This is why I can't take Drake seriously because there was a fan page that posted a picture of Drake like in a hood in like a hooded sweatshirt, like getting ready to respond, and Drake liked it. Like, bro, you liking fan
Yeah,
pages.
because he
So
really be on the internet like that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like,
And that's the difference between them. That's the
it's
difference.
it's
two.
a
It's
it's
two
a
worlds.
fan page.
It's
Yeah,
classic. You got the clout guy and the behind the scenes nigga. Two worlds is clashing. The nigga that's outside and the nigga that's inside.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I was like, you can't. Nobody's gonna be able to rush Kendrick. So all that like trolling and stuff that he was doing was pointless because Kendrick's gonna drop whenever he wants. He dropped on a Tuesday morning at
yeah.
8 a.m. At 8 in the morning. Like it's you can't rush somebody who doesn't even see what you're doing. Or if
Bro,
he does see it, he don't give a shit.
that nigga was cooking before you was. You feel me? Like
Oh, bro,
Yeah,
I guarantee you, he doesn't even like. I guarantee you, he doesn't even like live on the internet. You know, like
yeah.
he
That's
probably
what he
had
said.
no he probably had no idea what was going on. Just like I mean, he obviously had to be somewhat on the internet to hear that AI shit. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. And I'm sure there's people who kind of like hint to him, like, hey, like they saying you on the clock, or hey, they said this or they said that, but he ain't scrolling all day like I'll perceive Drake to be. Or like Rick Ross said, don't Rick Ross told him not to do it.
I
He
know he's
said
like,
don't
don't do it.
respond. He said just act like nothing happened.
And I love and I love how personal he gets because he talks about how Drake really only cares about being famous.
Yeah.
You know, like he loves
You
the
could
fame. You
yeah,
know,
you could
yeah,
tell. Yeah, that's so it's obvious. It's
yeah.
obvious as hell. But yeah. Y'all
I
any last bars y'all want to look over or
Man,
discuss?
uh
it's so fresh, man. I know they gonna start coming. But
Hey, I will say the dad. What was the bar? I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head. Said something about his dad being a killer and he want to be a
yeah,
junior.
yeah. What
They
was that
forgot what
about?
they did, so they must have dementia.
yeah,
And if
what
I'm gonna park his son like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
That
But what
reminded me just of battle rap. I don't know
yeah.
anything about his dad. Like maybe his dad was like
The
known.
Mississippi Pimp?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know nothing about him either.
I don't know anything about
He
him. So
just
I
he
I
just
mean I
left
don't know
Drake's
if
mom.
he's
That's
a
all I know.
yeah. So I
Okay.
don't know. Other than that,
Man,
I don't know. But
hey,
I just thought that was such a fire like wordplay
yeah,
setup thing, just like the I love him to death in 8 bars. the 8 bar thing, and then 8 bars later the YNW Melly.
Yep.
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
was just like it's just so much going on. It's so much
yeah,
going on.
yeah. That's the
He
surface
said
level.
there's 3 goats left, and I see 2 of them hugging on stage.
Yeah. No, man, I feel bad for J. Cole.
Hey,
I feel
Uh,
at
so
this
bad for
point,
him.
Cole just got to swing on something. Like get Kanye. Or
Cole
something.
got it. He
You
can
got
still change.
Simba. You can swing on Simba. You can swing on You can swing on anybody else just to
Anybody
get your
else?
name up.
Anybody else? Nah, that nigga
Oh
gotta.
man,
Cole gotta do something, man.
he got to. He got to just fry somebody.
Cole gotta do
Something.
something. Cause it's like, what are you gonna drop after this, nigga? Like,
He gonna drop the fall off, and that shit gonna be fire.
nigga,
But
but
it's still
how? Like, the whole time, niggas is just gonna be reminding you, like, nigga,
yeah. You can't drop an album in this state. Like,
what the
you
fuck are
either
you? He got it. Cole got to swing back. Cole got to do
yeah,
something.
you got
Like,
to just
I
swing on
changed
something
my mind.
random. All you gotta do is swing on something random. You ain't even gotta swing on Kenny. You just
Nah,
swing
he got.
on whoever the next pedestrian is.
I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad if Cole took a page out of Jamie Foxx book and just club punched that nigga like just real quick. You got to do something, Cole. Like, cause it's gonna be hard for
Jeez.
you to just drop music. Period.
Hey, but
Yeah,
the song actually like it bangs.
yeah.
The
The
production
beat
is nice on
bangs.
it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of production,
Oh
how do y'all
yeah.
feel about
Oh,
Cardo? How do y'all feel about Cardo producing this and God's Plan?
I mean, I don't know,
Yeah,
man. I mean,
Cardo's the producer. Hey,
yeah.
it's
I
Carter.
mean, I don't know.
Jump on Kendrick's side. Carter fucking with the West.
I mean, yeah, yeah. And God's Plan is years ago. I'm just trying to instigate, but yeah.
Carter like got the bag. He just gonna.
Yeah. It wasn't a conscious decision. He might have
Oh
sold the
yeah.
beat a month ago and don't even
And then
realize
how
what
about how
Kendrick was
about
doing.
uh how about K Dot talking about how he was like, yeah, it ain't just me. I'm talking about we like the culture don't fuck with you, nigga. Like we not rocking like just I don't
That's
know,
how a
man.
lot of people feel, though.
I feel like
There's validity to it.
the
I feel like that's
verses.
how a lot of people feel. A lot of Kendrick fans feel that way about Drake.
It's like it's almost like the verse was like, hey nigga, like you're this rich guy that you're just like a bag to these niggas, bro. Nobody really fucks with you.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Hip hop has split into 2 sections over the past decade and a
Yeah.
half. Like it's just there's pure hip hop fans, and then there's I like hip hop because it was the popular shit of me growing up, or I like hip hop because of music in the club or whatever the case may be. Casual listeners. Drake is perfect for the casual listeners, but most hardcore hip hop fans, some like
But that's
Drake,
what
but some feel the same way about a lot of the shit Kendrick was saying, as
but
far
that's
as
what
like on
makes
the
that's
hardcore
what
side.
but that's what makes what Kendrick says so impressive, or Kendrick so impressive, because like for Drake, it's easy to appeal to the masses. Like for Kendrick to be like a pure conscious rapper and to be like a straight hip hop historian, and for him to like connect with those fans, but
Yeah,
also the non hip hop fans, that's what makes this way more
it's
like
insane.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
What
like
he's able
what
to do is insane.
how Drake just appeals to the masses, like,
Yeah,
so it's easy, you know. He's in a sense, he is hip hop, but he's more popish,
Of
yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
yeah. Kendrick doesn't make music that's easy to listen to, and that's why I kind of give Kendrick so much respect, is because he like Good Kid, Mad City, for example, just hit 600 weeks on the
yeah.
Billboard Top 100, 200, which is 11 and a half years, by far the biggest, the longest streak ever. For him to have a concept album where he's rapping the way he's rapping on that album, and for that to have lasted this long in the mainstream is crazy.
Like not even My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy did that,
Bro,
and I think that's a better album than Good Kid, Mad City.
not
Me personally.
even All Eyes on Me, not even the
No, I can
Eminem
understand
show.
that. I no
Like,
here I can understand that because All Eyes on Me, that's a hardcore double
bro,
disc album of like hip hop with,
I
but what
feel
I
you.
what But what I'm saying is like what I'm saying is like yeah, like you stated it perfectly. It's a concept album. You know, All Eyes on Me wasn't a concept album.
Yeah.
My
And all
Beautiful
of
Dark
Kendrick's
Twisted
albums are
Fantasy,
concept
yeah,
albums.
yeah, they're
Every
all
one of
dark. Yeah,
Kendrick's albums, and
so
they're not
I
just
think I heard
surface
it.
level concept.
I think I heard it best when you depict Kendrick's discography, and the reason it's so impressive is that, like in the first album, it's like, um, m- my neighborhood is fucked up, and then in To
Mhm.
Pimp a Butterfly, the world is fucked up, and
Yeah,
then Damn, Damn is like,
We
my
all
aunt.
fucked up.
No, that's what that yeah,
that's
that's
morale.
yeah, that's Mr. Morale, you know, and then I think Dan was like, I
I,
think like something, but then like Mr. Morale is like, I'm fucked up. So like his
yeah.
whole discography has
I
been a
think it was.
concept.
I think it was my neighborhood's fucked up. My country's fucked up. The world is fucked up. I'm fucked up.
Yeah. So yeah, then and then at the end,
That
like
way.
he's fucked up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's and for him to do that and to be really mainstream at that level is super highly impressive.
Look at his most successful. Well, yeah, Damn is his most successful album other than Good Kid,
Hmm.
Mad City as far as sales. The shit is supposed to be played backwards. It's not even the
I
deluxe was
I don't
released and it was supposed to play backwards. So
what's it
like,
called? Is Damn more successful in terms of sales than Good Kid, Mad City? I don't think so.
I don't know if it's more successful as far as sales as longevity, but it definitely had a bigger impact in like when it dropped. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I
I
mean,
still
Good Kid,
remember.
Mad City just 600 weeks on the
Yeah.
Billboard 200 is insane. Hey, who is that on your shirt? That should look like R. Kelly now.
Oh, it's fucking Maxwell.
Oh
Okay, for sure.
holy shit! I
I
was over
thought that was Robert.
Hey, I still wear an R.
thought
Kelly shirt.
D'Angelo.
I fuck with R. Kelly because of the music,
I
not because of
just,
personal life.
I
Yeah,
just, it
like,
just looked like you. I just had to ask. That should look like Mr. Biggs on the other side of the room.
Look at that, bro.
he do.
That's what I.
Hey, if
He,
you look at him
he
though,
looked
it
just,
look like he's saying my mind's telling me no.
I mean, he does. If you want to, if he looks like an older version of R. Kelly.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I would have never guessed Maxwell.
yeah, Maxwell. Hey, that's a
Yeah,
Maxwell T. Yes, it is.
That's fucked up, Sean. What you trying to say?
he looked like Robert.
Oh,
That's-
oh,
That shirt got wings on the back, huh?
look at it.
Pretty wings.
yeah.
Oh,
The
that's fire.
tour.